Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of SpellForce 3. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I had a few weeks of just not being able to play. The game wouldn't launch for me. But through THQ's support team and a bunch of other random stuff that I tried, eventually we came up with a solution. It is working, and here we are, back with SpellForce 3. So I do apologize for the delay in the series, guys and gals. It was not intended. It was not intentional. I did want to continue with, several episodes a week, but, well, when you can't log into the game, that kind of makes things a little bit difficult. Okay, now without any further ado, let's continue our adventure. We are Ulrich Tahar. Where am I?
Where am I?
Are you serious? What does it look like?
Paradise?
The Greykeep Barracks?
Well observed. You were screaming as if Nor himself was at your throat. Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it? The nightmare.
Yes.
Look, I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
Okay. I wasn't dreaming about Castle Vastal. I did the right thing, then why do the others shun me? That new cult is out for Mageblood, though. Maybe Father was right. I know, I have no regrets. Yeah.
Not everyone in the Royal Army seems to agree on that.
Well, then they are fools. All they want is a scapegoat, and you, as a Samo Tahar's child, are the best one they got their hands on. Honestly, you shouldn't need me to remind you about that.
Well, the new cult is out for, yeah.
To be honest, that Purity of Light cult makes me question if there wasn't truth in what my father said after all.
You're talking about the executions. I thought we talked about that already. Magic is dangerous, and your father and his rebellion were all the proof for that. We can't just allow mages to run around using their powers as they please. There just need to be limits, rules. And the new laws are just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate. They were criminals and murderers.
Well, I'm a mage too. What if one day they want me on a stake too?
I'm a mage too. What if one day they decide that I'm also a defiler?
Come on, don't be ridiculous. You're a battle mage of the Royal Army, of the Wolf Guard, for heck's sake. And you're not the only one. You use your powers for the greater good. Unlike the ones who are being sentenced.
Corporal Tahar, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence. You and Corporal Carpel are to report to them in the Hall of War as soon as possible.
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning to stretch my legs anyway.
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course. Corporal Tahar? Corporal Carpel?
You should put some clothes on first.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me.
Alright, we should get our equipment before leaving. I don't know how to do that. Aha! It's a giant chest that's glowing with an indicator right above it. I think maybe that has something to do with my clothes. I'm taking it all, and I suppose I should probably equip it. Put your equipment on. Alright, we have the light Wolf Guard's armor. Or the Wolf Guard's garments. So if I just right-click, it goes on. This is actually armor, the other is just garments, so I can like walk around and be all like, hey, what's going on? You know, I'm just around doing stuff, it's fine. Yeah, so not great. Does this do, how do they do the side-by-side comparison? Shouldn't there be something that indicates, I mean, obviously the Wolf Guard armor is better, but shouldn't there be some indicator, like red, green? No? Okay, I guess not. That's fine. What was my plan moving forward? Oh yeah, I was gonna be a ranger of sorts. I remember now. So we're gonna go with a longbow. And I guess a talisman of vitality? What does that allow me to do? A talisman that casts a powerful healing spell when used. Cool. And I suppose all the other stuff isn't really my cup of tea or forte, as it were. Don't really need the Wolfguard robe. There's a talisman of second chance. Creation of alchemy, cord, and blah blah blah. Mysterious substance. Small needle located at the bottom of it. Grasp the talisman whenever they start losing consciousness. If used correctly, the talisman revives fallen soldiers. Huh. Well, I think both of those are pretty good. I'm going to go with the second chance one for now, though I feel like maybe it's not the right call. We'll see. Alright, and then finally we have the robe that we also do not need. And what are these? Oh, this is just the talisman of second chance. Apparently it has 3 charges on it. Whereas that one has... Okay. We have 1 attribute that we can add. We're going to throw it into our dexterity. We're going to apply that, so that way we stay the same character class or whatever it is. It's fine. Okay, we have our equipment on. Report to Lord Marshal Angar Arondir. Or Arondir. It's fine. No, what's this over here? Oh, we have ability points that we can use. Yes, I vaguely remember this being a thing. So the plan was to be an archer with white magic, I believe. I suppose leadership could also be used as well. I don't hate that. I'm probably going to start with archery, though. Okay, so archery, 1 point. Increases our critical hit by 1. Deadeye, we go with that. And then we have impaling shot. Deal damage to target enemy plus 0.5 times your weapon damage. Applies when stunned. And then serrated arrow. Applies bleeding. It applies stunned. Both seem legit. I'm going to go with the impaling shot to start with. And that's it. So we'll apply that. And I guess we're good to go. Is he going to follow me? And do we know where we're heading? I'm assuming we're going to go this way.
What's next?
Ready? Then let's go.
Oh, you're going to join the party now. Alright, friend.
I'm ready.
Oh, good. We have double archery peeps. Cool. Is there anything that, like, indicates, like, stuff we can loot or anything? You have to forgive me again, guys and gals. Like I said, it's been a little bit of time since I last got to play. It's unfortunate, really. But essentially, just real quick, I'll tell you, the game wouldn't launch. And I had switched to Windows 10. I did a recording on Windows 10. The game had launched. Then I had done some Windows updates. They had updated the game, I think, twice. And somewhere between those two things and all the updates that I did, all the updates they did, it turned out that it broke something and it did not want to work. And the way I ended up fixing it was actually I got a different game for Christmas, and it turned out that that game wouldn't launch either. And all I really had to do to fix it was basically change my desktop resolution from the 1920 by 1080, so from 1080p to anything else, and then back to 1080p, and it worked. It's a weird fix, but it worked. So
no city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Yeah, I can imagine not.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
Well, I guess we're going to the North Tower. I do like the world. I mean, there's like people doing stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a thing over here. Witness the trial in the Hall of Justice. There's a dagger that we can loot. Seems a bit random, but it's good to keep your eyes open for stuff like that. Whoa, that was a little bit weird. It was like it's changing the lighting. I don't know if it's like zooming in on something or what the deal is. It's a little bit weird. Well, this does not lead to where we were hoping it would. Where's this? How do we get down from here?
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, somebody actually built this place.
That was interesting. I don't know how I didn't see that as a thing, but that was pretty cool. Alright, we still gotta go to the North Tower, but I'm gonna definitely head down there and grab that sack of beauties. Alright, we got ourselves an orcish short bow. Oh gosh!
Understood.
Oh no! I've been bamboozled!
Got it.
I've been bamboozled! That was not alright. Those spiders came out of nowhere. Those beady little eyes looking at me. Get him, Deadeye him at point blank. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good job, buddy.
I'm ready.
Good job, Bertram. Now, if I use this, what does that do?
Alright then, let's get to it.
It's only got a minute cooldown. That's not too bad. I like that. There's nothing to loot there, though, which is a bit unfortunate. Alright, we'll continue on with our little adventure. Stand around talking. Nope. Oh dear.
May the light have mercy on you.
Oh jeez. I feel like that's not mercy.
There she goes. No more magic for you.
Mage executions, right in Greykeep, the purity has become powerful. Who was she? Why did she die? I didn't know the Iron Mask was lethal.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic, and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's branded onto your face.
Oh, lovely.
Seems that this woman suffered the latter.
Huh. Who was she?
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
Alright, well, let's go, I guess.
Let's move on.
Sure.
That was pretty gruesome and brutal. They were real thrilled, too, it seems. To have that person massacred. Oh boy. Does it hold control? Oh gosh, it is. Okay. But I don't need to do that anymore because we have the ability to rotate quicker. So good stuff all around.
Of course. Now would you look at that?
I would, and will, and am looking at that. Cool. Anything else? I don't believe there is. Oh, I was wrong. There is something else.
Let's see.
Onward! Basically, we get to run around town looting stuff like we do in every RPG type game. So, well, they definitely nailed the RPG tropes. Alright, red robe, a great orcish cleaver, the iron mask. How does it work? You found a readable item. To see its contents, open the inventory by pressing I and then right click on the item. Alright, let's do that. Of all the inventions of the modern age, perhaps none is as devastating as the iron mask. Used primarily by purity of light, the solid iron mask is much more complex than its name implies. The mask severs the connection between the wearer and its magic, effectively disabling a mage's talent. Purity has been known to use the iron mask on mages it manages to capture. The mask at its core is a means of torture. While known instances are still difficult to confirm, given this guild's limited access to the Purity's records, it is estimated that 1/3 of cases result in unintended brain rupture and instant death. This is perhaps the best outcome for a victim. The cause of this reaction is unknown. One theory is the internal conflict between the mask's power and a mage's strong connection to magic overpowers the body. More studies and observations of the Iron Mask's abilities are needed to refine this theory. For other victims, the Iron Mask is a slow and unmerciful death. Unable to see or use their magic, a mage is all but guaranteed to lose their sanity over time. It can take weeks for a victim to waste away, as senses slowly dull and the body wanes from lack of use. The end result is always death, often due to starvation, dehydration, or accidental injury from bouts of delusional exertion. Huh. Sakozic of the Creators Guild. Well, that sounds like a horrible, horrible, awful, awful invention. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Alright, onward. I'm sure there'll be plenty more things that we can capture and steal along the way. Not sure we necessarily need to or want to do these things, but I imagine they will exist. There's something behind the giant statue. And also the giant statue seems to have glowing blue feet, so maybe we need to like put some ointment or powder on it. We have the red hood. Perhaps being a hooded individual would help us. People will be less likely to... Oh, it kind of fits with our whole ranger motif, so yeah, we'll go with it. Alright, let's go smell the big old stinky feet. Statue of Roderick Aelith, I guess? Queen Aelith's uncle, former king of Nortander.
Yes.
An unfinished statue of the guardian goddess Tiara. Cool. Though it could probably be more cool. Oh, training is key.
It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy! Again!
What's happening? Oh gosh, I'm way too close to the action.
Understood.
No, 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 no. It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy.
One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
That's it, lads. Keep at it. I'm gonna go steal something, and I'll come back and talk to you after I do that. Because training is the key. I'll take the Orcish Cleavers if I have to.
Will do.
Alright, we are here. Let us speak.
Look at that. The fabled Wolf Guard has arrived. Always good to see some friendly faces.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing, but some others could really use some actual sparring. So, what do you say?
Sure. Let's do it.
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring.
Where's the ring? Is it over here? Oh, yeah, it's just over there. Okay. Well.
Brandon, Ronan, come here.
Yeah,
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
but they're Wolfguard.
They are.
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field. Time for you to get some real practice.
But
Get in the ring.
And an arrow
as
or
you
two.
command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
No.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
Well, I said good day, sir. Oh god, I might have killed him.
Wait, you won, all right? I yield. I said I yield, damn it.
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads.
Thank you.
Now
Thank
get
you.
back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to see it.
Yeah, I suppose. I think I'm gonna have to turn.
1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
I think I'm gonna have to turn the voices down just a little bit. They seem to be slightly too loud. I'm hoping I can just tweak them slightly. Like, they don't need to turn down a lot, but a little,
Understood.
you know, some. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to be going. Though I imagine it could probably still sort of end up where I want to go. But there may be treasure loot to be had over here.
That's it. Now again, remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Didn't I do these things? Oh, I feel like I may have missed talking to a few people. It's hard to tell though because the map is so dang tiny. Training's a key. The corporal. There's a bag of goodies over here. Can we? Okay. I guess we can't go that way? No? Alright, well I'll talk to the corporal again. Maybe I have to go back and talk to the purity priest people as well. I feel like maybe I didn't do that correctly. And that's why it's still here.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Alright. Run faster! Alric, run faster, friend.
Good work. Those pals aren't without talent, but they're far too spoiled by these walls. Hang on a moment. Here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants to see you. And I guess you could use these.
A friendly gesture. I almost forgot how that felt.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already? My boys could do with more real combat like that.
Let's do it.
What do you think, Tahar?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, why not? I could use some more practice.
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time. Get in the ring when you're ready.
I'm all about shooting people in the face.
It's fireballs you're dodging. You there! Yes, you wolf guards! Get your asses over here!
Oh, wolf guard and wolf
to us,
guard.
Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
Oh.
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show.
There's no way
Look,
this ends well.
we don't have time for...
We'll fight.
But...
Get in the ring.
Oh,
On
it's
your
Anselm.
marks, and...
Alright, let's go with that one. Let's go with that one.
Whatever's necessary.
Put you down. Let's put you down if we can. Let's scoot back over here. Yeah. Get him. Heal him.
Yes.
Alright. Run away like a scared little girl. Shoot him from behind. Make him suffer. By the power of Grayskull. And I'm actually getting a little concerned that you may actually defeat me.
Healing.
But I think I've got this.
Stop! That's enough!
There it is.
What are you trying to do, for heck's sake? Get yourself killed? This is practice, and Tahar beat you. You might not be my unit, but this is my ring. Get out of there!
Yeah.
This isn't over, Tahar. I swear it.
Why is he so upset other than we got his sister murdered, kind of, even though it wasn't us? and
1,
it's
2,
not our fault at all.
1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Alright, so we did that. Sorry to push you around.
Blazes. That guy fought as if he wanted to kill you. Aren't you Wolfguard soldiers supposed to be, I don't know, friends?
We are. I had no idea what got into him.
Maybe, nonsense. Never mind.
What is it?
Just a stupid thought. Forget about it.
Nope. Tell me.
Bertrand, tell me.
No idea how much you remember from that night when we freed you, but as I told you, Anselm was there, together with his sister. Your father, he killed her. Judging by the look on Anselm's face, he hates your guts. So maybe...
You think he's blaming me for her death?
I don't know, maybe.
That's stupid.
You're telling me. But anyway, it's just an assumption. I might be completely wrong.
Nah, it's a pretty good assumption.
Here, you should take this as an apology. It was a stupid idea to have you fight each other. I'd suggest another round, but I suppose you've had enough by now. And the Lord Marshal's waiting for you.
Well, who would our opponent be? Please say you.
Who do we fight?
Well, to be honest, I don't think there's much point in having you beat more recruits, but seeing you fight has reminded me that lately, I haven't had a lot of practice neither.
Yeah.
You want to fight us?
I
2 versus 1?
You don't count, Bertrand.
Ouch.
Very funny.
Come on, let's not overthink this. Let's get in the ring.
Well, that's interesting. Let's do it. I'm game.
Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Alright, defeat the drill sergeant.
Good. Then let's dance.
Let's dance indeed. Shoot her. Yeah, cheer us on. Cheer us on. We can do this. Get her, Bertrand. Hold her attention. Well, I'm not really sure what you were hoping to prove here, lady, but you're most assuredly not going to win this fight. Yeah.
All right, this is enough.
Oof. The years have really taken their toll on me. This would have gone down differently some years ago.
That's what they all say.
Sod off, Carpal.
Jokes aside, thanks for the practice. That was a damn good fight. Yeah. Let's just hope seeing their sergeant in the dust like this doesn't make the recruits act all cocky again.
Well, if it does, you'll be there to show them their place.
It's true.
I guess. Anyway, you should go see the marshal now. Good luck, you two. Stay safe.
Thanks, sorry we had to impale you with multiple arrows.
No. Yes? Did you go see the marshal yet?
No, I didn't. Sorry, you had some weird floaty rabbit foot looking thing over your head, so I have no idea what was going on. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be where we break off the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next episode, I'll tweak the voice sounds just a little bit lower, hopefully. And we'll probably backtrack to see if we can't talk to the Purity Priest. Oh, we can claim a reward. Oh, we get to select 2. An orb of healing was designed as throwable, shatters,
That's it, lads. Keep
any ally and heals them. That sounds legit. An orb of fire explodes, does damage. All right, let's get the. Oh, hold on. There's healing potions. I think I'm gonna probably go this route. Maybe. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yes, that's it. Now
Whatever.
again. Remember,
We're gonna do that.
eyes locked onto your opponent.
Alright, folks, we'll go back. We'll see if we can't find the Purity Priest, and only the pure will get done there. Witness the trial in the Hall of Justice. I don't know if we'll be heading to the Hall of Justice. It looks like we'll be heading to Gray something Tower. Oh, it shows right there on the map. Yeah, so that whole thing. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show.
It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy.
And
Again.
And I'll see you guys next time.